begin, please tell the audience your name.
Thank you for providing me with an opportunity to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Ali Irfan.
Hi, my name is Shamini. I'm a pretty, of course, beautiful plus easygoing girl.
In this video, we are going to play several characters to show and tell you guys about our main topic and issues that we try to convey throughout this entire continuous assignment video. First of all, my role is as a psychiatrist.
I'm going to play as an interviewer.
Last but not least, I'm going to be a student.
Guys, before that, I forgot what is our discussion topic. Did any of you remember?
Me, our main topic for today is the importance of raising awareness about mental health issue among young people, addressing challenges like anxiety, depression, stress, and the stigma surrounding.
Yep, that's totally correct.
Oh, I suddenly remember something.
What is Irfan?
For the audience information, our format in this video will be kinda like an interview.
That's right, Irfan. Before we begin with our main highlight for this video, I hope you guys will enjoy!
Let's go! Hi, welcome to TV1 station. Like always, I'm your panel for today. The audience must be the question, wait, what issues are we going to discuss for today? First of all, let's give a big applause to our guest for today. First of all, let's welcome our scientist known as Dr. Amira and our beautiful high school student that is Shamimi, or we can call her as Mimi. Can our guest introduce a little bit more about herself?
Yes, of course, Irfan. I'm a psychiatrist with over 5 years of experience in this medical field. Technically, I specialize in mental health, including substance use disorders. Besides, I am 100% qualified in diagnosing and treating mental, emotional, and behavioral conditions. Thank you for inviting me here, and it was such a pleasure to be here.
Sure, Doctor. This is also nice meeting you. Sure. We move to our next guest. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Mimi. I'm 19 years old. I'm also a survivor from mental health illness.
Thank you, Mimi. Nice to meet the two of you. I think all the audience can predict what is going to be our topic for today. Yes, you are right. Today, we are going to talk about mental illness among young people, especially students. Mental illness is when someone's mind is feeling well. It's like having a problem with your thought, feeling, or how you are. Just like how our body can get sick, our mind can sometimes get unwell too. This can make people feel sad, worried, or act in ways that are different from their usually self. In not their fault, and they can get better with help from doctor, therapists, or support from friends and family. Understanding and kindness are important when someone is going through a tough time with their mental health, just like when they have a physical illness. For your information, a disease monitoring study conducted in Malaysia in 1996 found that nearly 11.1% of Malaysian adults suffer from mental illness. The report of the World Health Organization WHO shows that mental illness is among the 5 main diseases that cause disability worldwide, and it is expected that in 2020 this disease will be the second highest cause. First of all, I would like to ask Dr. Amira, what's your opinion about mental illness among young people?
First of all, what you just said and stated about mental illness and the statistics are absolutely correct. In my perspective regarding this, the mental health situation among adolescents or youngsters in Malaysia has reached a worrying state with the rising number of cases. Despite a significant increase in the literature of mental health, there is a lack of studies that focus on mental health awareness, and that's really worrying me. Besides, according to WHO, half of the Besides, both mental health and physical health are equally important. They are like two sides of the same coin, and taking care of both can help you feel your best. Mental health is very important for students. School life can be really stressful because you are often juggling with multiple responsibilities like attending classes, studying for exam, and participating in extracurricular activities. The pressure to perform well academically can be overwhelming.
Wow, I just know about that fact. It is truly surprising. Mimi, can you tell us your experience when you were going through your mental illness past? For example, what triggered you on how you got this illness and how did you survive and recover from it?
Thank you, Mr. Ifai, for the question. I have suffered from mental illness since I'm in high school. I suffered worse anxiety disorder when I was 19 years old. It became worse day by day, and I can't control this illness anymore. Through the experience that I have passed about anxiety, it's a feeling of unease, such a worry or fear that can be mild or severe. At first, my anxiety was just a common disease that everyone went through, but over time, this disease has mastered myself so that it cannot be controlled anymore and needs a proper treatment. There is a lot of type anxiety, such as social anxiety that we call is a phobia anxiety, specific phobia, and a separation anxiety disorder. Most importantly, we can have more than one anxiety disorder. Same as me, I have a generalized anxiety disorder and a panic disorder.
But is anxiety very common among young people?
I'm very scared and sad to admit, but it's the reality that we are facing. An estimated 1 in 3 people in Malaysia suffers from a mental disorder of some sort, but unfortunately, half of those individuals have not been diagnosed. To aggravate things, most people who do not get mental health treatment may develop serious complications and even get hospitalized. Statistics of anxiety often are regarded to be one of the most powerful negative factors of influence in performance statistic causes. An estimated 4.05% of the global population has an anxiety disorder, translating to 301 million people. The number of persons affected increased by more than 55% from 1990 to 2019, and yet the statistic is very high, guys.
Oh, I see. Mimi, you can keep going.
I'm actually an introvert. I get nervous when I'm in a crowded area. At first, I thought that was normal, but it got worse when I sweating more than usual and I breathe rapidly when I'm in a crowded area. I thought that I was sick at times, so I just ignored it. Since then, I have been experiencing anxiety symptoms frequently. I have always felt uncomfortable in public and find it hard to breathe. In addition, at night, I find it very difficult to sleep, and the next day, I feel tired. I finally realized that I have a very serious mental illness problem, which is anxiety, because I do some research about anxiety before. I am also having a lot of panic attack, especially when I do my test. When panic disorder comes, I felt impending dawn, shortness of breath, chest pain, and pounding heart.
Doctor, have you given diagnosed any of your patients that have the same daily system like Mimi?
Yes, I do. And I would say that I totally agree on what Mimi just said about this symptom. My patients said that they thought they were going crazy. They thought they were dying and had no one that they could talk to. It got so bad that at one point they started a new job and had difficulty happily driving to work. They couldn't get there without having a panic attack. They began to stop eating and sleeping. Besides, they also began to be helpless and depressed. A study by Malaysian Ministry of Health found that approximately 10% of Malaysians aged 16 and above has reported experiencing symptoms of depression, and also found that the prevalence of stress was higher among Malaysians aged 16 to 29 years old. Although stress and anxiety are not related, stress is a normal response to a challenging situations, but prolonged stress can lead to physical and mental health problems such as feelings of anxiety.
So, Mimi, how did you recover from it?
Actually, it's very hard for me to recover from this mental health illness. One of the biggest obstacles for me to do it will be about others' opinion and stigma around me. As a survivor, I absolutely disagree, and I'm sad about other stigma about mental illness patients. Well, you guys know, people think that having a mental illness is a big problem, and people around you will feel uncomfortable. I'm so lucky to have a friend and family who always give me strength and support to get through this tough time. They never give up hope to make sure I was free of this disease. Besides, there's a lot of way to recover from anxiety, such as learning about anxiety, mindfulness, relaxation technique, and etc. The way I use it often is about learning about anxiety. Second, that I always use to reduce anxiety with a relaxation technique. And lastly, I always use method which is exercise.
Actually, in front of the audience, as a psychiatrist, I can feel what Mimi just feel. You feel like there is nobody, literally no one can help you but Mimi. I just want to say that you just did a very good job of seeking help in the right place to fight things.
Wow, this is such an inspiring story on how you adapt and recover from mental illness. You have a big salute, Mimi.
Symbolism also proud of you.
Thank you, friend and doctor.
So, doctor, can you give a tips on how they can raise awareness about the importance of mental health issues among young people addressing challenges like anxiety, depression, and stress?
Of course, Ifan, first of all, we need to talk about mental illness widely. Talking about mental illness can be difficult at some times, but it is very necessary for us to end the stigma and support those who are affected. We can use this opportunity to spread awareness by starting meaningful conversations and advocating support for those in need. Take the time to educate yourself and other people on the common signs and symptoms of different mental disorders. Moreover, you can also share the knowledge that you know regarding your mental health with others using social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, and a lot of other social media platforms. It will surely make you a better human, and it did not even hurt you if you try to share it with other people. As we all know, we all live in a modern era whereby technology can be found anywhere and everywhere, and I think by using these platforms can help us raise the awareness about the mental illness. And I am 101% sure that this step will raise the awareness about the importance of mental health issues among young people, addressing like challenges like anxiety, depression, and stress. Second, we can also practice kindness and compassion. For example, when someone opens up to you about their struggles or about their mental health, it is very important for us as a human being to listen with an open mind and without judgment or criticism. Validate what they are going through. Remind them that their feelings are valid and common among many people who experience these types of mental illness. Other than that, we can also promote mental health awareness through the language we use. words can have really powerful meanings to other people, and it really make a big difference in how we perceive our mental health or the stigma about the mental health illness. And by encouraging kind language, we can help create a more supportive environment and foster greater mental health awareness. And I think that is the tips that I can give to you guys and for the audience.
I wish I found it sooner, doctor, to recover from my mental illness. By the way, I also know one tip which is a very useful to me, that is journaling. Writing down your thought or feeling can provide insight and relief. But we must remember that recovery from anxiety is unique to each person and it may take time. Be patient with yourself and stay committed to the strategies and the work best for you. Always consult a mental health professional for guidance tailored to your specific needs.
That's right, Mimi. Before that, do you guys agree that right now in this era, if you are like many people, you were probably taught not to cry or express feelings? Do you guys agree with it?
Yes.
Yeah, we are often encouraged to be happy and avoid emotions that might be unpleasant. So, journaling about their feelings provide a safe and private space for people to share their emotions. Journaling is also an opportunity to express feeling constructively, because it is also one of the ways to prevent yourself from mental illness. Because instead of bottle up all your emotions, you can write it on a piece of paper that we call it as a journal. Remember, journaling is for self-growth. It's not a work or school project that you must complete on someone else's timeline. How about you, Ifan? Do you agree on any of these tips?
I absolutely agree. I feel like by doing this, we can reach a level that can be said to be safe for the issue of mental problems in our country. According to the 2015 National Health and Mobility Survey statistic, and as one-third of Malaysians aged 60 and above face mental problems. In 2019, the Ministry of Health reported that 2.3% of adults and 9.5% of students aged 10 until 50 had mental problems. This matter needs to be taken seriously by all parties, because mental health problems are not something we can let go of. By practicing the tips explained by Dr. Amira, it is not possible that mental health problems in our country will be decreased. How about the negative side of not raising awareness matter? Can you please describe to us more about it?
More of the negative sides of not raising awareness is the statistic will just keep rising and rising day by day, and it's surely not a thing that we can celebrate, guys. One of the negative side is it can contribute to criminal cases. For example, on 12 March 2023, a 3-year-old was killed with his hands tied and his head stuck between two trees. The predator was found to be positive for drugs and also demented. That is mental health problem. The burden of the mental health causes an individual's inability to work and functions independently and the society. Concerns about this issue are often seasonal. Awareness should always be increased over time on the part of the government, private sector, non-government organization, or we can call it an NGO, communities, and others. There are a lot of negative sides, but I think this example can open eyes on how bad if we are not raising the awareness about the mental health issues.
Oh, I see. Wow, this really has a bad impact among ours and to the community. I think our session has come to an end. Are there any last words that Mimi and Doctor want to say to the audience?
My advice to people who have a disease like me: never despair to recover from this disease. Get up and keep fighting so that you are free from the anxiety. Try to control anxiety by consulting a specialist and using the tips that many people have given about anxiety. I have one word of motivation that become a burning passion to me to be free from anxiety. That is, sometimes you think that you want to disappear, but all you really want is to be found. This verse is very impactful to me because people who have this anxiety disease actually need attention from their loved ones, but do not know how to show that feeling and choosing to hide it alone.
Wow, it's such a short time for us to do an interview. Okay, and that brings us to the end of the session. I would like to summarize it by saying a word of wisdom from Christopher Robin before the reading the book. Do you guys know the cartoon?
Yes.
The word of freedom goes as, promise me you will always remember you are braver than you believe and stronger than you seem, and of course, smarter than you think. I think that's all from me right now. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. and Lily, for being our guest for today. It is such a great opportunity to have both of you here. I would say that in conclusion, raising awareness about mental health issues among the people is crucial. It helps address challenges like anxiety, depression, stress, and the stigma surrounding mental health. By doing so, we can empower young individuals to recognize and manage their mental health effectively. This, in turn, leads to a more compassionate and supportive society where seeking help for mental health concerns is encouraged. Ultimately, prioritizing mental health awareness among young contribute to their overall well-being and help create a healthier and more resilient generation. I think that's all from us. Thank you. See you tomorrow and of course with other topic. Bye.
Bye.